You are listening to Unstoppable Actors, the essential podcast for ambitious, unknown actors with me, Louise, the artistic director of Standby Method Acting Studio. And for the last 13 years, I've been taking unknown actors with blank CVs all the way to Netflix dramas, Amazon Prime films, TV soaps, and stage plays around the world. And every week I'll be talking with you and sharing how you can become a paid working unstoppable actor, because you 1000% can. An acting career is doable. Are you ready to dive into the episode?
Hello. Welcome back to Unstoppable Actors, and a really big welcome if you are brand new here. My job is simple. I want to help you make your next performance your best performance yet. And today we're going to be doing that by talking about something that I know so many actors struggle with, and it's the prep. You do all of the character prep. You do the research, you learn the lines, you understand the lines, you figure out the intentions, you do the character building, and then you get into the scene and something just doesn't land. It feels like there's a missing piece, and basically you are left thinking, what am I doing wrong? Let's take that pressure off of you straight away, because that thought process does not help you in the slightest. What we actually need is curiosity. Not judgment, not panic, not self-criticism, but curiosity. Because more often than not, it's not more work that you need. It's a really small shift in how you're using what you've already done. Before we dive in, have you taken the What Type of Actor Are You quiz? If you haven't, go and do it after this episode, because it will help you understand exactly what is blocking your performances, and it'll give you detailed, personalised feedback on how to shift it. The link is underneath where you've hit play, or you can go to tinyurl.com/which actor are you. Right, let's get into it. So here's what I see all the time. And just a little side note, I was thinking I probably need to change the introduction to the podcast, because it's not 13 years I've been coaching actors. It's coming up to 16. And in the last 16 years, I see the same thing cropping up. And it's that you've done the prep, you've put in the hours, you have thought about the character's journey, you have thought about their psychology, you've thought about the relationships, and yet the scene, it just isn't working. There's something from the prep that isn't translating into the scene, and it either feels like the scene is flat and mechanical or chaotic and ungrounded. And there are two very clear patterns that I see again and again and again and again. And if you're a regular listener, you know from previous episodes that there are two main actor types, and that's head actors and heart actors. And how this shows up in the prep is very different for each of those actors. So we'll look at the head actor pattern first. The head actor clings tightly onto the prep like a little barnacle. They've done the work, they understand everything, but in the scene, they stay in analysis mode. So instead of living through the scene, instead of having a genuine moment-to-moment experience, the head actor will hear things in their head, in the middle of the scene, such as, what is my objective right now? How should this line land? What beat am I in? I mean, that's not an exhaustive list. That's just a 3 examples of the kind of things that they think. But ultimately, what it means is they are trying to control how the prep shows up. And it's not intentional. It's just because nobody has shown them a different way. And the result of this is that the scene becomes very mechanical, because they're still thinking the character instead of being the character. And now if we look at the heart actor, The heart actor is the opposite. And again, if you've been listening to these episodes for a while, you will know that I fall into the heart actor camp. You might be the same as me, you might be different to me. I do need to remind you again, though, that neither is better than the other. There are lots of misconceptions that the heart actor is better than the head actor, and that is simply not true. You need 50% of both to be the sublime actor. Anyway, back to the heart actor. So they're the opposite to the head actor. They've done the prep, and in the moment, the prep goes completely out of the window because they jump straight into instinct and emotion. It's impulsive, it's alive, it's often exciting. And whilst this sounds like it might be good and they're onto something, it often becomes ungrounded. And it's like they are being carried by the scene instead of leading the scene. So the prep is still there, but it's not guiding anything. And here's the important bit. In both cases, for both the head actor and the heart actor, the preparation isn't being used properly. Not because the preparation is bad, but because it's not integrated. So what is the character prep actually there for? What's the purpose of it? Why do we even do it? So character prep, firstly, is not there to be performed. It's there to give you depth. It's there to give you understanding. It's there to give you connection and to give your unconscious something solid to draw from. So when the prep is properly embedded, you don't think it in the scene. What you actually do is you forget about it and you trust it. And it shows up through behaviour, character behaviour, not effort. So what is actually going wrong? Both actors are not trusting. They are not trusting the character prep work, just in different ways. The head actor's not letting go of it. They're clinging to it, as I've said. And the heart actor doesn't anchor into it. And that is why it doesn't translate. So here is the shift. What you need is a bridge between the preparation and the performance. You don't need more prep. You don't need less prep. You need integration. You might recall me saying in the last episode that we start everything with step out, both head actor and heart actor. So the step out is the way to integrate the prep work for both types of actors. Now, if you're a head actor, your work is to leave that analysis behind in the scene. You've done it, it's there. Trust that what you have done is good enough. Your job is to get into your body and let the other actor affect you. So if you start catching yourself thinking things like, what am I doing? Is this right? What should I be playing in this moment? Just come back to, I trust the work. I'm here to listen. I'm here to let this prep work manifest in the scene. Let it breathe. Let it breathe by starting the scene with the step out. If you're a heart actor, your work is to stay anchored in the character's need because your instincts are really strong. So the head actor's analysis and understanding is incredible, and the heart actor's instincts are incredible. But if you are a heart actor, your instincts need direction. So you have to ask yourself, what does my character want in this moment? Let that be your grounding point so you're not just carried by emotion. And again, same as a head actor, you start all of this with the step out to give you that strong foundation. For both types, both the head and the heart actor, I've mentioned this throughout this episode, you have to ground your system. And what I've mentioned is the step out. So you use the step out because it uses breath, movement, and physical reset. If you're more experienced and you've had a little dabble and a play around in method acting, you don't have to use the step out. You could use something like the Method's chair relaxation exercise. But whichever exercise you decide to use, Method's chair relaxation or step out, the goal is exactly the same. Get out of tension and into presence. Once you're into presence, all of that preparation work is going to flow through the scene beautifully. So let me simplify this for you. Head actors, let go of control and trust the prep. You have done enough. You don't need to think anymore about it. Heart actors, stay anchored so your instinct has direction. That is the shift that makes the prep actually show up on screen or stage or in your auditions. And if you are listening going, oh, I definitely do both, good. That just means that you're aware. This is all learnable. It's all adjustable. You are not stuck. There's no judgments here from me because I've made every single mistake under the sun when it comes to preparation and scenes. I've got everything wrong that you could get wrong. These are just patterns that we can work with and we can replace with skill and technique. If you want clarity on exactly where you sit in all of this, then go and take the What Type of Actor Are You quiz. It's free and it's going to show you what your default acting style is. It's going to show you where you're currently getting stuck, and it is also going to show you what to focus on next to improve fast. And if you want, after you've got your feedback from the quiz, you can get access to the exercises that are going to start shifting all of this straight away for you. The link is tinyurl.com/which actor are you? And I've left the link underneath where you've hit play. And before you go, if you are enjoying the podcast, you're learning something from it, or it's refreshing you on things that you already knew but maybe had forgotten, it would genuinely mean so much to me if you left a rating, because it helps me know what's landing for you and it helps more actors find this work too. The stuff that I talk about in here wasn't taught to me at drama school, and it took me a lot of time, effort and extra money to work all this stuff out and work the bad habits out of myself. And I would really love to shortcut the time for you and other actors out there so you can get to your best performances quicker. All right, go and take the quiz and I'll see you in the next episode.
I've absolutely loved hanging out with you, and I really hope you found this episode inspiring. If you have, please do rate the podcast and hit follow so you never miss an episode, and I can help more actors like you. And come and join one of the most supportive, uplifting acting communities on socials, the Unstoppable Actors Facebook group, where you'll get your weekly injection of inspiration, networking, and receive your free Method Actors handbook so you can become an unstoppable actor.